You going? Looking pretty.
Yeah.
Welcome back, episode 5 now. Well, we're whizzing through these. I wish I was whizzing through my training as well as we're whizzing through these episodes, but we are still getting some stuff done, which is good. Today, I'm back on the bike. The bike is my trusty friend. We haven't got anything on the blog so far on the bike, so we thought we'd get a bike session in today for you guys. I am doing a VO2 max interval session. Got a 20-minute warm up, and I've got 14 sets of 30 seconds working, 30 seconds rest, 5 minutes to kind of recover from that, and then back into another set of that, 5 minutes to recover, and then a what is the word? Kind of like a sweet spot bit for 10 minutes, ride at the sweet spot, and then I am cooling down. Good session. Should be working pretty hard. I'm already feeling a bit out of breath. I'm only warming up, so see how it goes. Should be a good one, but shouldn't tax me too much. I'm hoping 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, but we'll see. We'll speak more in the rest periods or throughout the session. We'll see. What I've been doing is I've been doing most of my warm-ups in the aero position for the majority of it when I'm riding. I've been doing some of my rest sets in the aero position, and depending on what I'm doing, sometimes I'll do my working sets in the aero position, depending, but certainly I'm probably spending maybe 50% of my workout in the aero position, 50% not. And obviously as we get nearer to the big day, I'll spend more and more time in this position. But you know, got to spend some time in it, even though we first started getting back into it, because I've probably up until a few weeks ago I wasn't really doing much time in the aero position. I sort of took a bit of time off it. Feels a bit uncomfortable, a bit awkward, but getting back into it now. We're in the 5-minute gap now between warm-up and intervals. Got the interval set at 360 watts. It's a choice RPM. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and then 5-minute break. And then 14 times 30 seconds and 30 seconds, so 14 minutes. 5-minute break. Same thing again. 5-minute break. 10 minutes at kind of sweet spot-ish, sort of upper end tempo sweet spot. The thing I've been most consistent with recently is my cycling, so I feel like, if anything, my cycling's held up okay, although COVID done to me. Legs don't feel quite the same, not strong, definitely. Heart rate is definitely always much higher than what it was. I've done a good session last week, the longest session I've done since COVID, so 2.5 hours on the bike, or 2 hours 40 minutes or something. It's not a big session, but it's big. It's the biggest session I've done in a while, with 4 big 7-minute hill reps, one at zone 2-3, one at zone 3, one zone 4, and then one max effort. And I was able to get my heart rate up in the max effort into the, I think it was 193 or something, which recently, even though my heart rate's high, I haven't been able to push to get max heart rate. So my heart rate was high in that session, but I was able to push to get max heart rate. So that in my when I've done the assessment on it, self-assessment, I assumed that was a good thing, that I could take my heart rate high again, even though it's kind of consistently high, so it probably doesn't really make that much sense. But basically it's high when I'm working out, but if I try and push too hard I can't do it. But at the weekend I was able to do that, so that made me happy. But over the next month or so I'd like to see this heart rate come back down to somewhere close to where I was. Maybe take 6 weeks or something. I think it's getting there. Today, for whatever reason, my heart rate, chest strap is not syncing with Zwift, so yeah, as long as I get the work in, it doesn't really matter. Data's not there, but I've got what, a minute left, and then I am going to do 14 minutes of fun before we get to catch up again. So I'll see you after this first 40 minutes. What I'm doing in this set, I'm doing the work in the aero bars, the rest sitting up, and I'll do a swap for the next one. 5 minutes. It's already hard work. 15. Rest don't seem to last very long, so I'm doing this at choice cadence. Seem to be sitting at around 70. Feels most natural at the moment.
How many more you got?
Got four more, and then 5 minute rest, and we do it all again. That was hard, but not horrendous. Felt okay actually, felt fairly comfortable, which is good. I'd like to know where my heart rate is. I'm guessing mid 170s maybe less, maybe more. Who knows, I'm just going off feel. But felt good, felt comfortable. Legs feel good, breathing feels good, energy's good. Not too bad at all. So now I'm in the 5 minute rest. Once again, I've got another set of these that I just did, and then some tempo sweet spot stuff at the end. Last year when I was prepping, I would watch a lot of stuff when I was cycling, watch some YouTube, maybe watch some Netflix, stuff like that. I probably will still get into that, back into that, but because of the way my training program's put together at the moment, because there's lots of sort of intervals and different cadences and different lengths of this and different times, I find if I watch something, it just distracts me. I can't really get into it because I'm having to kind of change things up and stuff. So I've just been going cold turkey, looking at my phone a little bit in between working sets when I'm in the rest and stuff like that. I'd love to know how you guys do it. I mean, I could in theory put something on the screen and watch that, but like I say, it gets distracting for me. So if anyone's got any tips how to stay focused on cycling whilst staying focused on the TV at the same time. They would be greatly appreciated, so I can't seem to do it at the minute. 3 minutes left now of this rest, and then we go again. Just gonna get some drink, chill for a sec, and then you'll see me in a couple of minutes working very hard again. Turn the brightness up on your screen. Alright, we're not here to make this look pretty, we're here to get the job done. So James was just moaning at me for the light quality in the garage, but it is what it is. A little bit of darkness is our friend. Plenty of darkness to be had on the Ironman course. Got to suck it up and embrace it. Six left. I had to count on my fingers. No quick maths, unfortunately. I was like 14 minus 8. Right, that's the hard bit done. Quick 5-minute rest, and then 10 minutes somewhere in between tempo, sweet spot, or late end tempo, sort of round that sweet spot, and then a 5-minute cool down, and I'm done. To be honest, pretty hard work, but not too bad. I actually feel today, I was saying to James, energy feels good, legs feel good, no heart rate monitor. I feel my heart rate was a bit high in the first group. That second set there though, it felt like it come down, it was much more manageable, which is good. And then I've also managed to get, what, so far 20 minutes, 7 and 7, 34. So in total, by the end of this workout, we've done 44 minutes in the aero position out of 180 minute work. A 1 hour 18 minute workout. So 60% of the workout in the aero bars, which is good. So this is good, meaningful work. Tomorrow, I've got swim, some resistance stuff to do. Saturday morning I'm going to cycle, and then run on Sunday. So slowly getting there. We'll see if we hit all those sessions. We might jog or swim one maybe. I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But see how I feel. But I should hit the others. We're getting more consistent. So keep saying it. The soon we'll be back at full training. Getting closer. Like I said last week, I felt like I'm getting maybe 20% better in terms of energy every week. This week sort of seems to be the middle part of the week. It seems to be worst. The Monday seems fine. Tuesday normally quite tired. Wednesday quite tired. Thursday feel a bit better. Friday a bit more fatigued. And I suppose it's to do with not only the COVID stuff, but also my work schedule. I'm with patients all day. Those are my busier days. I think they're taking it out of me in a minute, but we've still got, someone made a good point in the comments last week, and I'll put his name here, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I appreciate that. He said, still got plenty of time to train, and it's a really good point. Still got good few months before Ironman UK to bring it all together. The underlying fitness is there. It's just about getting it back up, getting some endurance back, spending some time in the position on some of these longer efforts, and hopefully turn up in good nick. The good thing is, I was trying to think about it the other day, when I done it last year, first Ironman, first triathlon, I didn't really know what to expect really. I knew kind of I'd done enough training and stuff, but there's a lot of bits I had to pull together, you know, understanding, you know, start times, transitions, you know, pacing, fueling, all that stuff. This year, go back to the same course, be much more familiar with it. It's going to feel more like home. There'll be less nerves. I've done it before, I know I can get around again. And I, you know, if I can good nick, I know I'll be able to push a bit harder than last time. I'll be able to hopefully, you know, with not being as overwhelmed with everything that's going on, hopefully be able to stick to my fueling better. And finally, hopefully the weather gods bless us with just a cloudy day and it's not pissing down with rain like last time, because it was chaotic on that bike leg last time. And yeah. But if it is, it is. Yeah. But it was definitely some character building to be had while shivering around the bike course. Right, tempo set, 10 minutes, I'm done. Been hunted down by the pack.
I know.
They're on road bikes. They're stealing my slipstream.
This one's glowing, mate. Be careful with him.
I'm dragging them along. Lucky them. I'm gonna have to do some work in a minute, so I'm about to stop. Sorry mate, off you go. You have to do some of your own work. Oh, he's wounded, can tell. He's getting pulled along. So I'm on Swift. I didn't realise, but if you're on an aero bike on Swift, cycle up behind someone, you don't get any advantage in terms of speed. Because if you're on a tri bike, most triathlons are non-drafting, so they've made it in Swift that you don't get dragged along, so you still have to work hard. However, if you're on a road bike like those people just there, take advantage of the person in front of you, get pulled along, crack out some Strava PBs, live the dream. But yeah, that's me all done. 10 minutes at high part of tempo / sweet spot there, felt good. Done most of it in the aero position. Good all-round workout, felt nice today. Energy was good. Makes me feel happy when I have days like this. I've got a few more minutes left, cooling down. But essentially that's done. We've got something different lined up next week. I'm not going to say exactly what, but you'll see. So I'll see you then. Thanks for joining us, of course. Really appreciate it, even. I hope you're enjoying it. Seeing me struggle my ass through this COVID fatigue. Soon you're going to see me back to full health, I hope. So have a good training week. Have a healthy week. I'll see you next week, same time, same place. episode 6 of becoming an Ironman. We're getting close. See you then.